All right, and we're live. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm really excited about this class. This is the first time I've taught it, and we're going to talk about hair health today. It's a topic that I feel is not covered very often, but it's a very important topic, and I'm excited to share what I've learned and what I've started implementing into my own life. So how many of you have used Young Living for different kinds of health things? So you've used it for your food, you've used it for makeup, you've used it for household cleaning supplies and things like that. But a lot of people don't know that we actually have skincare and skincare and hair items as well. So Young Living actually has a couple different types of shampoos, which is awesome. And the most common thing that I hear from people who try the shampoo for the first time is they say, oh, the shampoo, it smelled great, I liked it, but it just didn't work on my hair. Well, the issue is they're probably using the wrong one, because a lot of people don't realize that the shampoos are specially formulated for different types of hair. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the different shampoos that we have. We have the lavender shampoo and conditioner. It comes in a white bottle with like a purple oil drop on the front. And that one is specifically formulated for fine hair. So if you have really, really thin or fine hair, that's going to be the one that's perfect for you. It's going to offer a lot of volume, a lot of moisture, and it's just going to lock everything in. So if you are using the shampoo and you don't have, super fine hair, you're probably not going to see the best results. So just keep that in mind. The other shampoo that we have is the Copaiba vanilla shampoo and conditioner. This one is especially good for dry and or coarse hair. A lot of people who have very oily hair tend to try and stay away from this one just because they don't need that extra moisture. But if you have hair that is very, very dry or very, very coarse, this is probably going to be the one that you will see the best results from. For me specifically, my hair is not dry, it's not coarse. It actually tends to be kind of oily. And so for my hair, I like to use the lavender mint, because although my hair tends to be, oily, it is not thin. It is not fine. It actually is pretty thick. But it does tend to be more on the oily side. So the lavender mint is good for oily hair. It's actually good for all hair types. So if you're kind of like in between, like I am, the lavender mint shampoo is going to be your best friend. And this also comes with the conditioner. So it's lavender mint shampoo and conditioner. And it also happens to be gluten-free, which is a huge deal if you're like me and gluten-free and try and find products that aren't going to make you react. That is going to be your go-to. And we also have kids shampoo and conditioner. It's in our kids scent collection. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, it's amazing. I'm not a kid, so I personally haven't tried it out, but I know that my sisters have little kids and they love the kids scent shampoo. Okay, so now that we've covered shampoo, I'm going to go ahead and talk about our Mira collection. So a lot of people don't know that we actually have a hair oil. I get asked this a lot, and it's pretty funny to me, like how many people don't know, but it's our Mira lustrous hair oil. And a lot of people like to use this for locking in moisture. It's really, really good if you have dry or coarse hair. A lot of people who have naturally curly hair like to use it for that added volume and just like making sure that your hair is not super frizzy or anything. I don't have that problem because my hair, as you can see, it's like thick straight. But a lot of people love to use this for their curls. It also just adds really, really pretty shine. A little bit goes a long way. So if you're looking at this and thinking it's kind of small, you can use just the tiniest little drop and it goes a long way. I've also used it as a detangler because although I don't have curls and don't have to deal with like the dryness and coarseness of that, my hair gets very, very tangly. So I will use just the tiniest amount, and it comes in like a little dropper like this. But you can just, put a drop on your fingers and just run it through your hair and then brush it out. And it works amazing as a detangler. One thing about brushing your hair, by the way, if you don't know this already, never like brush from the top. You always want to brush your hair from the bottom and work your way up, because if you brush from the top, you're going to be dealing with a lot of breakage, and you want to try and stay away from that. So now that we've covered shampoo and the Mira hair oil, I'm going to go ahead and go into supplements, and I'm going to show you something that is really cool. I actually just found this out like last week or a week and a half ago, but we have a supplement that has collagen in it. I didn't know this, and I've been using Young Living for years, but it is Agilese. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is a supplement that contains frankincense resin frankincense resin powder. It has UC2 brand collagen with undernatured type 2 collagen. So it has 2 different kinds of collagen in it. And if y'all don't know what collagen helps to build your hair proteins, and it really just strengthens your hair. So this is a great supplement to be implementing. It also supports healthy cartilage and joint function. So this is a great supplement to have on hand. And I am obsessed with this right now. I was so excited to find out that we have a supplement that has collagen in it, because I've been buying, collagen powder for a while and using that every day. But it's really cool that it comes in a supplement and it has, added benefit that has the frankincense resin powder and stuff in it. So it's awesome. We also have Super B. So this is a vitamin B supplement that contains B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, and biotin, and folic acid, and many more awesome ingredients. So did you notice biotin on that list? If you don't know, biotin has tons of health benefits, including helping your hair stay healthy, it improves your metabolism, and it helps you to have healthier skin. So this is an awesome supplement to have on hand, and combined with Agilese, you're going to see amazing results. So, and of course, you can't talk about supplements without going with Neat Thread. So I don't know about you, but I love the pouches over the bottles because they're great for on the go. And these are 2 ounces. And I get like the 60 count, I think, when I buy them. Just because I go through them so fast. I usually take 2 of these a day, just because that's where I see the best results. But if you've never tried Neat Thread before, Neat Thread is actually a whole food supplement filled with antioxidants. It also supports your immune system, and it increases energy. So I love to use the pouches. Also, a good trick for the summer, keep these in your freezer, and then it's like a little popsicle when you open it. But yeah, I keep these because they're easy for on the go. I can throw a couple in my purse, I can throw some in the car, and if you're like me and you're really clumsy, pouring from the bottle is just not great all the time. So I like to keep the pouches. So another supplement that I love to use is sulfurzyme. If you're going to try one thing on this list that I've mentioned, let it be sulfurzyme. So this supplement was designed to support healthy function of the body. It contains MSM and wolfberry powder. So wolfberries are actually in the Neat Thread pouches, if you didn't know that. So if you don't know what MSM is, please Google it. It's actually referred to as the beauty mineral for its ability to enhance the natural strength and thickness of your hair and nails. It also supports healthy skin and complexion, and can help support your immune system. It supports healthy joints and so much more. So I have seen amazing results. I have lent some of my sulfurzyme to some of my friends before, and they'll take it for a week, and then I'll get text like every time saying, "Oh my goodness, thank you for letting me use this. I am seeing great results in my hair and nails and skin." So using this is an amazing, amazing supplement. I love, love, love my sulfurzyme. So I'm going to share with you one more like hair product. And I kind of altered this. So this is what Melissa was talking about when she said Mermaid Spritz. So this is Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Hydrosol. This is an amazing supplement. It's not, it hasn't been around for very long. Like it's a pretty new supplement, but a lot of people have been using this to spray on their face right after cleansing their face and you know, using exfoliator or whatever. They'll spray this on kind of like just to seal everything in. And I also know some people who kind of use this as an aftershave, just kind of moisturizer. But I actually use this on my hair, and I just found out the trick. So I open it up, and then I put 5 drops of lavender, 5 drops of cedarwood, and 4 drops of rosemary. And I put those right in the bottle, and I already put them in here, so I'm not going to add more. But then I shake it up, and I just like spray all over my head and then brush it through. But it smells so good. It leaves my hair feeling silky smooth. And I also use this if I don't have the mirror oil on hand. I use this as a detangler, and it is amazing. I've seen such good results, and I've been doing this for like a week now. But it is amazing. So if you have the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Hydrosol on hand, use this as your mermaid spray. It's amazing, trust me. So now that we've talked about shampoos, we've talked about supplements, we've talked about the hair oil and the hydrosol, I'm going to talk about some other oils that you can use for your hair health. And you can use this in any way as you want. Some people like to keep it super simple. Just put a couple of drops like either in their hands and run it through their hair, or just straight on their hair and brush it through. But you'll be like a walking diffuser, which is really cool. So lavender is my #1 recommended oil for hair. It's kind of like the jack of all trades for essential oils. So I use this all the time. And another one I like to use is copaiba. I think the proper way to pronounce it is copaiba, but I've made a habit of pronouncing it copaiba, so that's what I'm going with today. And frankincense. This is one that I did not initially love the smell of, but it really grew on me, and it's one of my favorite oils now. So frankincense resin powder, again, it's the one that's in Agile. So if you use this in your hair, you are going to see some great results. I also like to use peppermint. This is one of the hot oils. So be careful not to get it like in your eyes or anything like that. If you do, use something fatty like olive oil or milk. Milk is probably my go-to, just to get that out of your eye. You don't want to use water because that's just going to make it, you know, rub in even worse. But peppermint, if you put it in your hair, it's just going to leave it smelling really great. It's going to leave it smooth, and it's just going to smell amazing. Okay, so here's one other trick I like to use. When I have, you know, put some color in my hair, sometimes I do like a balayage or something. And after a certain time, it starts to get just kind of brassy and look more orange. And for those of you who are natural blondes, you'll want to listen to this. So blue tansy is going to be your best friend. So if y'all have heard of purple shampoo kind of taking out the brassiness of your hair, blue tansy is going to act as your blue shampoo. Or I'm sorry, purple shampoo. So some people like to add this straight into their shampoo bottles, and then others just like to put a couple of drops on their hands, run it through their hair, and brush it through. But it acts like a purple shampoo. Like it takes out the orange brassiness in your hair, which is really, really awesome. And my last tip for you today is to drink plenty of water. I know that's a really hard one for me. I just forget to drink water through the day, but it's really, really vital to your hair health because it's just going to lock everything in. It's going to keep your hair really smooth and healthy, and get plenty of sleep. And I know, you know, in today's world, that's really difficult as well. Most people don't get the sleep that they need. Also, don't wear your hair in a bun when you go to bed. That is one of the worst mistakes you can make for your hair health because it causes a lot of breakage just, sleeping in it, and it pulls on your hair. So instead, try a loose braid, like really loose. Don't keep it super tight, or wear it down. I typically wear my hair down. But that will help with any breakage. It'll keep from, your hair pulling while you're sleeping, and will just keep your hair looking really, really silky smooth. So those are my hair tips and tricks for the day. And then I'm going to stop recording and ask if anyone has any questions. So thank you all for joining me today.